Hey guys, my name is Mitch. I'm just doing a really quick tutorial on how to get a couple of the different weapons from Yura's questline in Elden Ring. So this weapon right here, plenty of videos have already been made about it. It's called Reduvia. You get it from killing an invader in the ravine northeast of this lake in the starting area. And then Yura spawns in, who spawns in to help you. If you kill him, you also get this weapon, Nagakiba, and a lot of people have been recommending to do that to get this weapon really early on. But by killing him, you're actually locking yourself out of what I think is the coolest weapon, Eleonora's Poleblade. So this weapon right here, you can only get this if you follow Yura's questline to completion, which means you need to keep him alive, and I'm going to run you through the exact things that you need to do to get this weapon. So, first of all, I'm going to work on the assumption that you've not done any of Yura's questline whatsoever. So you don't have Reduvia, you don't have Nagakiba, you've not killed him, you've not killed the person in this ravine. So, first thing you do is you come down here, and this is where Yura is at the start of the game. You can speak to him, and he tells you not to go into this lake because it's too dangerous. That's what we're going to do anyway. So exhaust your dialogue with him till he's saying the same things, and he'll tell you don't be silly, don't be stupid, or something like that. And then we have two options. I'm going to give it in the most logical sense. The first thing you can do is if you're strong enough to take on this invader, go to the ravine and he'll spawn in. Yura will then also spawn in on the opposite side of the ravine and help you kill him after about 10 to 15 seconds of you fighting him one-on-one. He will take a lot of the aggro, allowing you to get a lot of good hits in. So really, you just need to survive the first 15 seconds of the fight. But he is a very difficult encounter. He has Reduvia, which can fire blood at you and build blood up really quickly, blood loss. So then once you've killed this encounter here, when you reload into the area, he will actually have moved from here to the tunnel in the north of the ravine. You can speak to him there, exhaust your dialogue with him, and he'll tell you about himself, about how he hunts these encounters, and that he hopes you guys will see each other again sometime. Then, step 2 is that you actually need to kill the dragon in this lake. At some point, whenever you find yourself strong enough to do so, kill the dragon in this lake, and then you can move on to the next part of Yura's questline. But before then, you need to have progressed past Margit and past Godrick, because we need access to this side of the map. So then the next thing we're going to have to do is gain access to the Raya Lucaria Academy. Specifically, you want to be able to get to this main academy gate. To get in there, bit of a spoiler, but there's a key here guarded by a dragon. You can go in on your horse, you can pick up the key, and you can get out of there before he even knows what's happened. But then you can come to either the gate here, East Raya Lucaria Gate, or the main South Raya Lucaria Gate, and both of them bring you to this grace, which in fact I will travel to right now. Because when you enter Raya Lucaria Academy, there is a bridge that you spawn on, and if you go back along this bridge over here, in fact, I'll put my weapon away for the meantime so I can run a little bit quicker. Right here at the end of the bridge, there will be a red summoning sign. It's Yura's summoning sign, and he's summoning you in to help him deal with another assassin. When you go in there, fight him with Yura, and then once you've finished, you'll come back out here to this instance, and Yura will have repositioned himself right here on the bridge. You can talk to him. He's in pretty bad shape. He's going to tell you that he hasn't really got long to live and that he's looking for Eleonora. He says he'll hope to see you again. And then at that point, the next location that you need to go to is, in fact, the Second Church of Marika, which is in the Altus Plateau. I got access to it by going into the Grand Lift of Dectus, which is normally locked unless you have both halves of the Talisman of Dectus, which one half can be found here in Fort Height, and the other half is found over here in Fort Faroth. These can be pretty tricky to get to, especially the one in Fort Faroth. If you have access to Farum Great Bridge, which you can get to here via a teleport hidden behind the Third Church of Marika. But you can run all the way from here, which is where you get teleported to, down along this bridge, past a mini boss at the minor air tree, and loop back around here to get to Fort Farath. But you can normally get access to the plateau through the area here. I forget what it's called, but you need to be able to defeat the magma worm and whatnot to get through. But anyways, I came through here, I traveled along here, and this is the closest grace that is to the second church of Marika. And if you turn up to the church for the first time and you haven't done this quest line, which a lot of people will have done, they will have gotten an invasion. But this is not the invader that we need. It is a regular invasion. But if you turn up to the church after having done everything for Yura's quest line, Yura will be on the floor of the church dying. He will die, and he will give you the Nagakiba without you having to have killed him yourself. And then shortly after he dies, Eleonora will spawn in the church, and you then need to defeat her. There is a relic right outside of the church, so if you die, you spawn right back outside, and you can keep attempting to kill her as many times as you need. I actually don't want to step foot in here, because when I do, I actually haven't been in this church to fight the main invader, so it will spawn. But this is the church. Eleonora spawns on the far back left corner there, like where I'm facing. And then once you kill her, you get this weapon. I'm going to give a really quick overview of the moveset while I have you guys here. So when you wield it two-handed like this, this is the R1 spam. It's a 5-hit, I think. Technically 5 hits, but although each hit kind of has like a multi-hit property to it. You've got the charge attack, which if you press it once, you do a quick one. If you hold it, you do a really cool looking spin. And then you can actually get a second hit on this. So if you press it twice, you do a second spin. And the second spin can also be charged. So if you tap and then hold, you do an even bigger spin. But then you have the art, which I believe is called the Bloodblade Dance. It's a potentially 2-hit combo. The first hit goes out first, very similar to your charge attack. Just like that. And then if you press it twice, you go for an extra slash and then quickly retreat. Very cool combo. Other than that, this is the Bloodblade, the Poleblade, and that's it. So yeah, that's it for the video. I don't really plan on making any more videos. It's kind of very a one-off kind of thing, just because I know that there aren't many videos about this, and I've seen a lot of people looking for this weapon. If you want to check out my Twitter, I'll leave it in the description. I'm more active on there. I'm going to be posting a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be getting up to in this game. But yeah, I hope you guys have fun. I hope this was helpful, and have fun with the weapon.